Have you ever watched your favorite team, year after year, battle with heart, with grit, with pure star power, only to see the same Achilles heel expose them time and time again? Is it truly possible that the Golden State Warriors, a dynasty born of revolutionary basketball, could be just one strategic move away from rekindling that championship fire? Or are they forever destined to fall short due to the very same gaping hole in their roster? Welcome back to court, where the offseason buzz is already reaching a fever pitch. The Golden State Warriors, a franchise that has redefined modern basketball, find themselves at a critical juncture. The once unshakable core of Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, and now, with the addition of Jimmy Butler, faces a rapidly closing championship window. As the trade machine whirs and the pundits pontificate, one glaring question continues to loom over the Bay Area. Where's the big man? For seasons now, the Warriors have operated with a glaring void in their front court. While their small ball lineups have produced breathtaking basketball and multiple championships, the absence of a truly reliable, skilled big man has often been their undoing in the deepest stretches of the playoffs. Now, a new trade proposal from Bleacher Report's Andy Bailey is igniting conversations and sparking hope, suggesting a move that could finally plug that crucial hole. The pitch? The Chicago Bulls sending all-star center Nikola Vucevic, along with the number 45 pick in the 2025 NBA Draft and a 2028 second-round pick, to the Warriors in exchange for Moody and Hield. Let's break down this potential seismic shift in the NBA landscape. On one side, the Golden State Warriors, desperate to capitalize on the remaining years of their aging, yet still potent, superstar trio. On the other, the Chicago Bulls, a team seemingly ready to fully embrace a youth movement and pivot towards a future. The Warriors' motivations here are crystal clear. Throughout the 2024-25 season, their Achilles heel, reliable size, was painfully exposed. With the clock ticking on Curry, Butler, and Green's championship aspirations, the need for experienced, playoff-ready support is not just a desire, it's an absolute necessity. Developmental projects? They simply don't have the luxury of time for that anymore. Enter Nikola Vucevic. At 34, he's no spring chicken, but he's far from being over the hill. In fact, he's coming off a season where he averaged a robust 18.5 points and 10.1 rebounds, posting career-best efficiency from both the field and beyond the arc. Think about that for a moment. A big man who can not only dominate the boards and command attention in the paint, but also stretch the floor with a reliable three-point shot. This is precisely what Golden State has been craving. His offensive versatility, the floor spacing, the nuanced passing, the ability to absorb starter-level minutes at the five, is a skill set the Warriors haven't consistently possessed in years. Imagine the gravity he would create, opening up driving lanes for Curry and Butler, giving Draymond another high IQ passing target. The offensive possibilities are tantalizing. Now, of course, every trade involves a sacrifice. The Warriors will be parting with Moody and Hield, two players who were part of their rotation. However, it's worth noting that neither Moody nor Hield managed to carve out consistently reliable roles in the high-stakes environment of the postseason this year. While the trade would undoubtedly tighten the depth, the strategic gain of acquiring a true center who can directly address their most pressing need at the five position could far outweigh the loss of two players who struggled to make a consistent impact when it mattered most. This is about maximizing their title window, not about maintaining rotational comfort. From the Bulls' perspective, this deal makes an immense amount of sense. Despite finishing the season on a strong 15-5 run, their long-term vision clearly lies with their promising youth movement. With talents like Kobe White, Josh Giddey, and Mattis Buzelis already forming the nucleus of their future, pivoting further in that direction is a logical and necessary step. Adding Moody gives Chicago a 23-year-old wing with legitimate upside, a player whose game still has room to grow and whose manageable second contract, topping out at $13.4 million, aligns perfectly with a rebuilding timeline. Hield, whether an expiring contract or a buyout candidate, could provide valuable shooting in the short term or, more importantly, offer crucial cap flexibility down the line. And with Vucevic entering the final year of his deal, cashing in now, while simultaneously acquiring two young assets, allows the Bulls to strategically realign their roster without embarking on a full-scale, devastating reset. Lineups featuring the dynamic trio of Moody, Vucevic, and White offer far more long-term intrigue and potential than anything built around the aging Vucevic or the perpetually injured Lonzo Ball. Is this the right move for the Warriors? This isn't the kind of earth-shattering blockbuster trade that sends shockwaves across the entire Western Conference. No first-round picks are being sacrificed. None of the Warriors' core stars are being moved. This is what we call a surgical strike. A calculated, precise move designed to solve a clear and present problem. Yes, it's a short-term play. Vucevic isn't a 25-year-old cornerstone. But for a team with Stephen Curry's championship window narrowing and with Butler and Green aging, these are precisely the kind of calculated risks that could propel the Warriors back into legitimate contention for one last, glorious deep run. Or, at the very least, save them from another frustrating second-round flameout, a narrative that has become all too familiar in recent years. The big question, of course, remains whether the Warriors front office sees enough in Vucevic, his fit, his current form, his ability to truly elevate this team, to pull the trigger. But the price? It's not outrageous. And the fit? From every angle. It just might be exactly what Golden State has been missing to bridge the gap between dynasty and disappointment. This is about making a definitive statement, a final, emphatic push for glory before the curtain falls on an iconic era. What do you think? So, what do you think? Is Nikola Vucevic the missing piece that finally unlocks another championship run for the Golden State Warriors? Or is it too little? Too late for a team grappling with the inevitable march of time? We want to hear your take. Jump into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts on this proposed trade. Do you like the move for the Warriors? What about for the Bulls? And if this breakdown ignited your passion for NBA strategy, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth analyses that get to the heart of the game. Until next time, stay sharp, stay passionate, and keep the basketball conversation thriving.